the sleep cycle right now. But before I get into that, I just wanted to discuss the two different types of sleep. So REM sleep is rapid eye movement. So it's basically characterized by a super active brain. It's actually, your brain is usually more active during REM sleep than it is when you are solving some sort of complex mathematical problem. So it's a pretty active brain. It's also characterized by a complete paralysis of your body. The only muscles that are working are your respiratory muscles and your eye muscles. So it's a pretty unique part of your sleep. It is, you spend about 25% of your night in rapid eye movement sleep, and during EEG studies, if you were to wake someone up during REM sleep, they would usually report some sort of vivid dream within a logical storyline. So this is where we spend a lot of our, this is where we dream. This is the portion of sleep where you would be dreaming and having nightmares or whatever. There's also non-REM sleep, which is where you're able to move your muscles, but the brain is generally inactive. And you spend obviously 75% of your night in this sleep. So there are 4 stages of sleep, and I'll discuss those just in a sec. I want to first talk about there's the different types of physiological changes during REM sleep and non-REM sleep. So during REM, you would have an increased heart rate. So increased heart rate. You would have eye movements. So eye movements. You would also have an increased respiration rate. So increased respiration. You would also have your genitals would also be have an increased blood flow. So males would have penile erection and females would have clitoral stimulation. So I'm going to put genital blood flow. And during non-REM, it is essentially the complete opposite. You have a decreased heart rate, little to no eye movement, decreased respiration, and no genital blood flow. So I'm not even going to put anything there. So those are the different. That's the physiological differences between non-REM and REM sleep. So you go through these, like during a normal night, you'd kind of slide through stages of non-REM and then back into REM sleep and then back through the non-REM stages again, repeating this cycle basically every 90 minutes. So these cycles are actually examples of ultradian rhythms, they're called, which have a faster periods than circadian rhythms. So I'll write that down here. Ultradian rhythms, faster than circadian, 90 minutes, and pretty fast. So the 4 stages of sleep that include these different REM and non-REM, I'll write them down here. So we'll write stage 1, and we'll do stage 2. We will do stage 3. Oops. And stage 4. Okay, so in stage 1, it is typically the shortest of all these stages. It's kind of transitional sleep. So when the EEG alpha rhythms are kind of relaxed and they're starting to become less regular, and the eyes make slow rolling movements, and it's like the lightest stage of sleep. So I'm just going to put light sleep. what else should I put? You're most easily awakened during this state. Typically only lasts a few minutes. I'll put that. A few minutes. So that's pretty much it for stage 1. It's pretty quick. So stage 2 is a slightly deeper sleep. So slightly deeper. It may last around 5 to 15 minutes. And it usually includes 8 to 14 hertz waves on an EEG. And it also actually includes the sleep spindle. So this would actually be the sleep spindle, which is the thalamic pacemaker. So the spindle. And it also actually includes this high amplitude sharp wave that's called the K complex, and where these eye movements will almost cease. So stage 3 is stage 3. The EEG begins the large amplitude and slow delta rhythms. So delta rhythms. And the eye and body movements are pretty few. There's not too many movements. So you're entering a deep sleep. So just put no movement. And the last stage is the deepest sleep. So stage 4 is the deepest sleep. You have large EEG rhythms, like 2 hertz or less. And during the first cycle of sleep, so the first 90-minute cycle, this may last for 20 to 40 minutes. But after this, sleep will begin to lighten again, and it'll progress back through stage 3 into stage 2. So stage 3 and stage 2 will be 10 to 15 minutes long, and it'll include fast EEG, beta and gamma rhythms, and frequent eye movements. So this would be REM. And as the night progresses, there's actually a general reduction in the duration of non-REM sleep, and particularly in stages 3 and 4. And there's an increase of the REM period. So half of the night's REM sleep occurs in the last third of your sleep, of your night's sleep, and the longest REM periods may last 30 to 50 minutes. But there seems to be some sort of refractory period that's about 30 minutes long in between periods of REM. So each period of REM is basically followed by a period of non-REM, and then after that the REM sleep can begin once again.